Nissan, and then the first step is to jack up the car. You want it about 2 fingers off the ground. So now we have our air gun, and this is how we're going to remove the bolts out of the tire. But you want to make sure it locks, that way we don't scratch the inside. Okay, now that we have all of the bolts, we're going to take off our tire. So now to get to our brake pads, we're going to have to move the caliper. We're going to do this by taking our 14mm wrench and we're going to move the pins. Alright, so now we removed the bottom pin and now it's time to do the top pin. Alright, so now that we have our caliper removed, we're going to take away the old brake pads and the brake hardware, and then we're going to clean the area. All the surfaces have been cleaned. We used our brake parts lubricant, which is just brake grease, and then we put it underneath where the hardware goes and then on top of the hardware. And now we're just going to put in our brake pads. So unfortunately, due to the way that this car has been made, I left this pin in because of the brake line and I didn't want it hanging, so we had it set up here while we were cleaning down here and putting in the pads. So we cleaned the caliper surface and we also cleaned the cylinder surface, and then we put brake grease inside the cylinder and on the pin. And now all you're going to do is just flip it over. Alright, so now it's time to put in our second pin. And then now my uncle is putting on the tire for me because I can't lift it by myself. And he's going to tighten the lug nuts as well.